Good, whatever time it is for you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joshua Moreno, real estate agent with Remax, and I'm at the office preparing for a listing appointment, for a few appointments for today. And I figured, you know what, let me get on video and explain to you guys what it is that I do, how it is that I'm looking at properties, and what I am thinking when I'm having this conversation with the seller and consulting with them on the sale of their home. So I'm meeting with a gentleman later on today. He's a wealth manager, brought me in to help him out with one of his clients that's looking to sell some of his real estate portfolio. So now, this is what I look at. This is how I look at it. I look at the neighborhood of the property. I look at previous years in that neighborhood as well. And I try to have an assumption or form an opinion as to where the market currently is and where it's going to be. Why is that important? Because we want to be able to cash out when the market is in favor of the seller, right? So check me out. Check me out. Number one, the map. The map, so we're actually looking at properties that are like kind within the area. This map here is one of my favorite maps. So the top graph here is estimated home values. Estimated home values, the darker the blue, the more expensive the property. Dark blue is 20 million, which are more of these over here. And then the whites, which there's not much any of that in Miami-Dade County, are 100K and less. So here's the interesting about that. You see how this is like a light blue kind of, it's indicating that this is within the $500,000 range is what that's telling us. But here's what's interesting about that. Let's look at this graph down here. This is 12 months change. The value of properties in the area that have changed in the past 12 months. Once again, if we look at where the property is, which is right around here, we see that there's spots of reds. What do reds mean? It means that property values are going down. So that's not a good thing for a seller. That's an indication that the market is shifting in that area and it starts to spread, as you can see, within that same area. So if we look at the housing stats for that area, we can look at properties that came on the market, which is this light blue, the listed price, and then we have the actual blue, which is really what is being sold. And if we look at 2016 July compared to July of 2018 going into 2019, we see that the market listed went up. So list price went up. And if you can see, this entire time, these two lines, the two blues, have been kind of right there with each other for all of these years, right up until January of 2019. Property values, or should I say listed properties, went up. And at the same time, properties actually sold for it dipped. So we're starting to see that the market rejected the increase in prices and in fact went the other way around. Now, July of 2019, we're starting to see that they're kind of parallel. So things kind of leveled out a little bit, but we're noticing that the market is definitely shifting in that area. Now it comes to, this is just more graphs and information confirming what I just said. Who it is that lives in the area. The majority of the people that live there are in healthcare and social assistance. That's good to know because we want to know who is marketing, who is living in these properties, and who we can target to sell it to. This is the comparative market analysis. It is pure numbers. I look at things based on facts so we can actually talk about numbers and not opinions. Basically, this is a good indication of what it is that is going on the market in that area of the neighborhood. This is more macro, this is more county-wise, this is more neighborhood street specific. And with these numbers, we actually come up with a figure to tell the seller, listen, the property can sell for X. You may be able to fix this, paint that, clean this, declutter that, and we can get you Y. And those are numbers that we can talk about and have a concrete conversation with that seller based on facts. Why is that important? Because I want the seller to know that what I'm speaking, what I'm saying, what I'm suggesting is based on reports, is based on research, is based on numbers, not based off of, I think your house could worth. No, that's not how we sell real estate. That's exactly why sellers sit on the market for months and even years and never sell, and or when they do, they sell for a significantly lower amount. So if you're looking to get top dollar, sell within a great period of time with terms that are in your favor, give me a call. Joshua Moreno, 305-878-5846.